Vlad, a lot of people are saying Tua Tagovailoa, not the guy. They're very upset with him. Well, the Denver Broncos may be in the market for a new quarterback. Chad Jensen of SI.com, he covers the Broncos, has proposed a 3-team trade that would involve Tua Tagovailoa. Do you want to hear this 3-team trade?
Yeah, let me hear this ridiculousness.
This is ridiculousness, but we're going to go through it and say, if you're a Dolphins fan, are you listening? Broncos would get Tua Tagovailoa and the 137th pick in this coming draft.
What, the 4th round pick?
Somewhere around there, yes. Dolphins get the Bears involved. 3-team trade.
Justin Fields?
Justin Fields, because they're going to take Caleb Williams. The 81st pick, which is somewhere early in the 3rd round. And the Broncos 2025 2nd round pick. And just round things out, the Bears would get the 182nd pick, Dolphins 2025 3rd round pick, the Broncos 2025 6th round pick. So would you be willing, if you're a Dolphins fan, to jettison Tua Tagovailoa in the final year of his contract and the number 137th pick? Dolphins, you get Justin Fields, 81st pick, 3rd round pick, and the Broncos 2nd round pick next year. Now, some people saying Tua's not the guy. Now, if Tua's not the guy, and you really believe that, you're not going to stay with him because you.
But okay, if Tua's not the guy,
but is Justin Fields the guy?
Then is McDaniel your coach?
Yeah, McDaniel's the coach. I believe in both of them, just for the record. But I mean, as a Dolphins fan, are you confident with Justin Fields? I'm not. I think Justin Fields is who he is. Some people are saying, "Oh no, the Bears should stay with him and not draft Caleb Williams."
Listen, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for Ryan Poles, the GM of the Bears, because because dude,
got some picks.
You got picks, but if he's that guy, you don't want to be the GM to say you had a chance of drafting that guy, you didn't draft him. All right, if he's so supposedly the next Patrick Mahomes, right?
Caleb Williams is going to be a star in this league.
Okay, so if you think that, then how can you not draft him? But do you see enough improvements with Justin Fields because you were a 3-win team last season, you won 7 games this season. So it's a 4-game improvement. Do you do another year with him?
No.
Well, I mean, that's the question.
That's your keep sitting around. Just wait. Justin Fields going to get better. CJ Stroud didn't need to wait 3-4 years to get good. He was good right away.
So, but there are quarterbacks that need 2-3 years. Tua needed 2 years.
Tua had injury issues.
Justin Fields been hurt.
A little injury.
Okay.
But look, I'm telling you, if you were to make this trade, the Dolphins, you are going to be mired in obscurity, and you're going to be very mediocre.
But are you mediocre right now?
I don't think you are.
But you're not elite.
I think you're a top-tier team, not an elite team.
Not elite.
Obviously,
no, you're not
elite.
top tier. You're mid-tier.
You're a playoff team. You're a team that won a whole lot of games.
That's mid-tier. Playoff teams, you could be a mid-tier playoff team. But the question is, with what you displayed over the season, to get this fan base excited, and the narrative of you not being able to beat good teams, and that narrative being factual, that's the thing that bothers the fan base as an outsider looking in, is that there's been a lot of narratives about this team, especially for the last 2 seasons, and a lot of these narratives come true.
Look at this. Let me say this, though. If you're one of those people that's saying Tua Tagovailoa, not the guy, he'll never get it done. No. Put this in perspective. If this trade would happen, you know who would be over the moon if this trade were to happen? Broncos fan base and Sean Payton.
Really? Well, let me ask you this.
Over the moon.
Why? Because they have another short quarterback who can't really maneuver. This name Drew Brees. He had Russell Wilson. How that worked out?
They had a point in the season where they were hot. I'm telling you.
They had they had Russell Wilson.
Sean
How
Payton
did that work
make
out?
things happen with Tua Tagovailoa.
I'm
telling you.
And would you really want to go to? Oh my God! If Tua went to the AFC West, he would have to see Justin Herbert twice a year.
That would be fun.
That wouldn't be fun for him.
It wouldn't be fun to have Justin Fields. I'm putting it out there right now.
I don't know what to do. I think you're
Justin
stuck.
Fields
You're stuck in this relationship with McDaniel and Tua.
That's what I want. I want this relationship.
But going to a 3rd season, if you don't see any success, I'm talking about a playoff victory.
That's success.
Yes.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
You don't get a playoff victory. You don't win the division. Like, you got to win the division. You can't tease. Yes, I'm gonna tell you why you have to win the division. You can't tease.
Play a road game.
You can't tease all season, all 2023. You can't tease All you had to do was win one blasted game, and you would have had the second seed.
Against good teams, though.
You do hair flip a lot,
Although
bro.
yeah, but my toupee does not always look right. Nonetheless, I mean,
You have to win it. You can't. All you have to do is one game. You win one game, you host a playoff game.
I know.
It shows that you cannot win on the road, so you therefore need home field advantage.
Well, I
You
mean,
need
it's hard to
every
win on the road in the
bro.
playoffs.
You need listen. One thing I know. Okay, when December 21st comes around and it's winter, unless you're in South Florida, the weather's not good.
It's blustery.
It's windy. It's cold. Anything can happen.
It's hard
Right?
to win on the road regardless in the playoffs, much less in inclement conditions.
Mother Nature's just like every woman, can't make up her mind. So you don't know if it's going to be cold. You don't know if it's going to be windy. So therefore, one thing that you know, it's good weather, South Florida. Win. You win the division, you guaranteed to host a playoff game.
Man.
And they had that opportunity not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4. And they failed.
Yeah.
Okay?
Man.
And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing that's hurtful knowing that you controlled your own destiny and you fumbled it.
It's like a poker game when you get called and you got to go all in this next season.
And that's another thing. RV Richie wrote something great on Twitter. Tua in Denver, he would be disastrous. The Denver weather isn't great. That weather's judgmental. It doesn't know when it's gonna be good. One day it could be 80 degrees. The next day, in 3 hours, it could be 20 degrees with snowfall. So therefore, no. You're gonna have to ride it with Tua.
No, we're riding with Tua. But next year, very interesting, Vlad. If it's a successful season, you win a playoff game, you make some noise, you win the division, things will play out right. If for some reason things kind of go a little south and you don't win a playoff game or maybe not get in the playoffs, a lot of answering to be done because Tua's in a contract year. Mike McDaniel start questioning. A lot of questions. Ugh, you got to go all in this season. You got to win a playoff game. Got to make some noise. You got to win the division. You got to do a lot. Too much that is given, much is expected. A lot of questions could come up. A lot of questions need to be answered this coming season. We'll wait and see.